Hello, hello, my friends. Happy Monday. Welcome, welcome. Please let me know when you're here so I'm not just talking to myself. Let me grab one more thing and bring it over here so I'm not looking at weird things. And how are you? Hope you had a great weekend. We had our first snow. It didn't last. It didn't last. It just came down. It didn't even stick on the ground. But it was pretty cool. I like it when that happens. I won't like it in January. But I like it now. It's pretty now. Huge flakes just landed. It says I'm live, so that's a cool thing. And we are going to do our usual Monday night. I have a free simple for you. If you've never joined us before and you're thinking, you have a what? What do you have? I, for years, have been a Cricut teacher, right? Online. And I designed a series of SVGs, new ones all the time, that you can use with your Cricut that help you scrapbook simpler. They are kind of like sketches that actually your Cricut can cut out. So it does make life a lot easier. You don't have to measure, you don't have to think about where things go. Now I'm combining that with close to my heart products because, oh my gosh, they're just the coolest things ever, right? Okay, so let me show you what we're talking about. First of all, the easiest way to find anything is to just go to my site, which is simply caramiller.com. Easy to find, right? Easy enough. Okay, so when you get there, a couple of things you want to look at. These are blog posts down here. Lots of cool stuff going on all the time, so you want to stay in touch there. You want to see this thing, templates here. I'll show you what that means in a minute. You're going to want to go into the simple SVGs if you're looking for the free one. This is where they are. You'll say shop now and scroll down, and here is the free one for tonight. Now, they don't stay free forever. So, like, this was free last week, but it's not anymore. So if you want the free one, you're going to grab it in the next few days. Download it, save it to your computer. Then you're going to open up Design Space. I cut this out already. And you're going to bring it in, and it looks like that. It's 2 layers. When you send it to either your Explore or your Maker, you're going to load your mat twice and cut out this and then this. Hi, Janie Mae. Okay, so now let's take a peek at what that actually means. Oh, wait a minute. One more thing. I want you to pop back over here. Once you're here, some cool things to check out. This is the catalog, the November, December catalog. You can wander through that. I flip through it for you. This is my Close to My Heart shopping site. So if you want to purchase what we're working with tonight, it's right here. This is some new cool project. I don't even have this yet. It just became available today. They're the cutest little wooden ornaments, and there's downloadable SVGs to go with them so that you can do, I can't wait. Mine are coming. It just happened today. So I can't even show you yet. Anyway, that's all that. But the easiest way, honestly, is just go to caramiller.com and you'll find it all. Okay, cool. All right. Let's bring you over here now. So this is that simple I was talking about. Remember I said I'll tell you about templates in a minute? Templates let you cut. I'm looking for mine. The hard part with these is they're clear and I lose them all the time. I don't know what I did with them. The good news is I have more, so if I actually lost them, templates are clear acrylic templates that you can cut. I guess I have to open a new one because I literally can't find one. Hi, Rose. And they go on your photo so that you can crop your photo and know what you're going to get. So let me show you. When you order them, they come, some have this brown cover and some have a blue cover. They're actually easier for you to see with the covers on them. So let me just grab a set here. They come in, there's 4 in the small set, and then you can add the 3x4 if you want that too. There are 4 sizes, and they all fit the simples. So whatever the space is on the simple, it will always fit one of these templates. All right, so what happens? In this particular one, it fits the 3x4, and this is a full-size 4x6 photo. Now, the point tonight wasn't really about the photo. The point was to show you how to put this together using a close to my heart paper packet and sticker set. It is the Wonderland one. Hold on, let me just get this so I'm not talking and ripping at the same time. Okay, so here's a template. Hard to see, right? It was easier with the paper on it. Let's take a photo. Here's Little Miss Belle. And this dog's really small. And I don't really need all this stuff. I want her. So I can take this and I can crop away all the other excess part. And then this will fit right here. It's not going to change the photo. It's not going to blow her up or make her bigger, but it's going to let your eyes not be distracted by other things. And just so, this is a full 4x6. This is using my little printer here, so I have to tear these ends off. And you can see that's how a 4x6 would fit. Clearly not that photo. I'd need a vertical one. And then let me show you how, this is the way I do it. Some people actually write on their pen, write with a pen and then draw a line and cut on the line. I like to just hold my template right on top of my photo, take a pair of long bladed scissors, not one of these with a long blade, and just cut right along the edge. Because you're using the long blade, there's not a lot of snipping. It's just 1 or 2. Then turn it. And again, you just hold it on the edge, hold it tight with your thumb, and cut. Super simple, super easy. And then this is going to fit right there. Easy peasy, ready to go. Okay? I didn't have to think about, well, how big do I want? What do I don't need to. I have a template that's going to do it. So on the website where you saw and it said templates with a green arrow, I put that there because people have been struggling trying to find them in the website. If you don't already have the toolkit, the templates, they do make working with these a whole lot easier. You don't have to, but they make it a lot easier. Okay, so these are the 2 pieces. This was the shadow layer. Thanks, Lana. And this is the top layer. This works as a photo mat, and it also works to tell you where to put everything. So I'm going to put this down with my adhesive because I don't need to worry about it. I don't need to measure. Right? Just pop this on down. And you'll notice that the way the shadow layer works, there aren't always shadows, but lately I've been liking it because it gives me a good placement when I go to work with my other close to my heart items. So I have the shadow, which lets me show you both kinds of papers. Now, these are the papers from the Wonderland paper pack. Wonderland and I are obsessed. I just love it. In fact, this week there are 2 live classes going on, Wednesday night and Thursday night. If you have purchased, you'll be able to go right along with us. If not, you can watch them and see next time you might want to do it. We're doing the cards on Wednesday and the scrapbook, the card workshop on Wednesday and the scrapbook workshop on Thursday. If you look in the blog post, it tells you all the details and the links and all those things. Okay, so this is one of the papers from the paper pack. The paper pack comes, let me tell you what it's called so I say it right. Paper pack and sticker. This is Wonderland, and if you're looking for this in the catalog, It's X7274S. You can just search that number. But if you just go to my site and look for Wonderland, this will show up. You get this awesome sticker sheet. Now, I've already used some of these stickers, but we've got more to go with, and we're going to work on this for this layout. Awesome, Lana. So these are sticky. They're super cool. Something else that Close to My Heart offers, they offer digital art. We did this in a previous Facebook Live. If you go to my YouTube channel, which is right at the bottom of my page, you should be able to see where I showed you how the digital art works. It's kind of cool. But let's say tonight we're just going to work with the simples and some stickers and the paper packs. So I went through the paper packs. Again, I've used some of it. You have this, you have 3 different kinds of paper. I'm trying to see if I can find the third one to show you. I have part of it, but I used a lot of it. It's this one. Let me show you. It's this on one side and the hats on the other. So you get 2 of these. I promise they don't have holes in them. You will get 2 of these, which is this on the front. When you flip it over, it's this awesome mini pattern of, I think they look like little mountains. See them? They're itty bitty little somethings. But it's a great background because it's not screaming and in your face. You get 2 of those. This is pretty cool too. And then you get 2 of this piece, which is this great kind of, it looks like those sweaters. You know, they're usually red, but I love the blue. And then this side. So what I did was I used one of them to cut my shadow layer. And that's going to go here. Ooh, something else that's really cool about Close to My Heart. They have these, see this on the top of the page? So this is a little bit bigger than 12 by 12. It's actually 12 by 12 and a half. This strip is called a zip strip. On the other side, it tells you what it is. It's Wonderland, it's the X7274B, it's that paper. But when you cut this off, then you end up with, I have one right here, then you end up with this awesome little accent piece that what I'm going to do on here is I'm going to tuck this under here, like so, which is just going to add to that, right? So it's adding a little something, and then I'm going to snip off this piece over here. Okay. All right. I'm going to show you how you trim it too, if I can get this trimmer out. It's really super simple. You just push this up tight against the top, and you're going to cut right along that line with your trimmer. And now, so you get 2 of those. Well, you get 1 on every piece, right? Okay, so now you are ready to go back here. And I don't know whether I'm going to use this one down here or not. I got to think about it. But all the other things that I have are here in the stickers that could add to this. So let's say, oops, I have this backwards. So that doesn't really show up well. Now it looks better, right? Isn't that cool? Now I could have cut this out of the other side. Let me just show you how it looks. I could have done that, but I like this. I like this for my background and this for the top layer. So I'm happy with that. I'm going to flip this over and get some adhesive going. Zoop, zoop. I guess we got everything. Flip your paper. Is that the one? Did I do it, Janie? I think it was, it's just a little bit behind me. So I'm going to do that. and I can decide where it goes. I'm going to put it right there. I need to get you some sticky, and you. Okay. All right, so let's move this out of the way so we're not distracted. Okay, so now I have these. I really like this all bundled up. So this is going to go down here, right? Super easy. I like these sweet little titles. Winter Magic, Snowflake Kisses, Snow Business, Remember This. There's another one, I've already used it. I'm going to go with Snow Business. And I'm going to pop that right in here. No, I don't want you here. I want you here, I guess. Okay. Love it. And I'm going to take this mitten. And he's going to go... It's like playing with color forms. If you remember, do you remember color forms when we were kids? Super fun. Now I still have to, the mitten's good and it goes with it all bundled up, right? I got to do something for a title. Now my Cricut could give me a title. I don't know if You Melt My Heart is going to fit, but what's cool about this is try it. So you get it lifted up and then bring it over and see, and it's going to go for me. But if I said, you know what, I don't think I want that, I just put it back. So it's not like I wasted it. I can just pop it back on here and use it on something else. But it does fit this layout, and I like it. So I'm going to bring you, all these colors coordinate. They all go together, right? And how quickly this can go to, this layout can go together with just, so I've got 6 sheets of paper, and I could use as many or as little of these as I want. I can also use, remember the digital art, which downloads into Design Space. I have this great border, which I'm not going to go because I use this. But seriously, I could stop right there, get my Christmas photos out, or get some of my sledding photos. I have this terrific picture of Lucy playing with the dog. This was last year, so we haven't had that much snow yet. But I love this. Pop that right there. And now I have room to write my journaling over here if I wanted. Hey, Kathy. Clearly I have more photos. This isn't the only one. It's the only one I printed, but it's not the only one. So I have lots of Lou in the snow, and I can put those right here. And my layout is done. So quick, so easy, okay? I have 2 mittens, and I think I want the other mitten, although Lou never has 2 mittens. She only always has one. This stuff does stick pretty sticky, so you kind of want to think about it before you do it, but I guess I want both. So I think I'm going to go with you here and you here. Yep, I like the 2 together. Hi, Mary Lou. All right, so what do you think? Super simple, right? So what did I use? I use the paper pack and sticker. This is not the scrapbook kit. This is not the workshop. This is just this. There's one more thing I wanted to point out to you that honestly I didn't realize. I've only been back to Close to My Heart for a little while, and I'm learning every single day something new. So those of you that have been with them for a long time are like, yeah, we know. Yep, we knew that. What is wrong with you? Trying to find, oh, here it is. I have like 3 projects going on right now. This comes in the card kit. So in the card kit, you get what you need to make the cards, and we're going to do, remember, we're going to do that Wednesday, but you also get stamp and thin cuts. Now, all of this stuff isn't bundled together, but sometimes they are. And when they are, you get, not only do you get the stamp set, which this would go great with tons of other things, sweet little, and they coordinate, right? They match. So this is from the card one. But it also comes with the thinlits, and it's on a magnet. I'm telling you, I felt like I was like, wait, what? It's all together? I love it. Okay, so there's that. Come Wednesday, and you'll see how the cards go together. If you looked in the blog post last night, I put a photo of what I was up to. I was doing all the cutting from the cutting guide. And again, all of you have been like, yeah, where have you been? Why are you so slow to the party? I have never mass produced. I've done one-ofs. When I make cards, I do one-of. Because I'm a Cricketer. So I get my Cricut and I cut out the thing that I want and then I make it, right? Well, apparently all of you, way smarter people than me, you make more than one card at a time? You mass produce these things? Holy cow. Really? Really? That's what you do? So I've been cutting and realized, I'm going to move this over to show you my cutting. I had to move it to clear my desk. Let me bring my desk down again. It's been a day here. It's been a day and a half. I'll tell you about it sometime. The short version is, on Saturday, Mom was trying to change the batteries in her hearing aids with the assistance of the 6-year-old granddaughter. I don't know why. I don't know why she thought that was a good idea, but she thought that that would work well. Oh, and the 4-year-old was there too as an assistant. And as they were doing this, somehow the hearing aid dropped on the ground and the dachshund, my mom's dog, grabbed the hearing aid and ran. Grace, thank goodness, was there, and Grace is 6, and told him to drop it, and he did, but the hearing aid didn't work. So after I dropped Mom off today at her senior daycare, she hangs out with her friends and plays bingo. I took a trip to the hearing aid place, and fortunately they were able to fix the speaker wire, which apparently he severed in his haste. And they told me that this is a common problem, that dogs like hearing aids. I don't know, we've never had that problem before. Yeah, so both ears are now functioning again. The dog does get to stay, and we're all good. But I was just running around like a crazy person most of the day. Nothing is nearby here in Vermont, in case you wondered. No, everything is minimally 45 minutes away. So, yeah, I was in the car a lot. Anywho, back to the cutting. I digress. Look at this. But I've been using little Post-it notes, and I don't know whether it's actually easier or not. I was thinking it was to label the parts with the Post-it notes, because this cutting guide can be a bit much. This is where I remember the last time I looked at these, I went, oh, no, I'll just Cricut them. But I can see I do have a Dollar General, but that's it. You're right. And they didn't have anything to solve my problem today, Shannon. I had to go to Manchester. You know where that is. It was nice, though. Manchester's pretty. At least it didn't snow on my trip. But these cutting guides are a little daunting. But I really didn't find it bad. I didn't. I found it relaxing. You know I don't like to measure, but this wasn't bad because someone did all the work for me. So I have these all cut out. I haven't done this one yet, which is the white daisy, but I'll have that ready by Wednesday. So anywho, tonight was all about simples and show you how, well, simple they are to use. And I love that. The simples and the stickers are just my best friends. I think they don't really look like stickers. They look really cool. The things that you can do to foof these up if you like that. Yes, Manchester, Vermont. You can add some, this is the coolest, some liquid glass. It takes a little bit Rose, I did that too, but like some of them were dark. But yeah, well, I'll let you know how the Post-it notes go. They probably were good until I moved them. But I think I might write on the back. So Rose, have you been doing this for a long time and you think I'm a crazy girl for just figuring it out? Honestly, I feel like I'm in a whole new world here. And I don't know why I was so slow to the party. I don't know, but I was. So I feel like those of you who have never done cards before or have done cards my Cricut way, give this a try. It's not hard. So not only do you get this great cutting guide, which honestly, you could use this with any pattern paper. You could use these cards anytime. Okay, cool. So I'm excited. I really am. I can't wait to do it. So then we turn in, these are the cards that we're going to make. Right? Love it. I can't wait to put them together. Yeah, see, we have vertical, horizontal. Oh, too cool. And these are going to be my Christmas cards, right? All right, you guys. Well, thanks for hanging out with me. Remember, check some of the things that I showed you. You don't want to miss out. So go to caramiller.com. Make sure you download your free Simple while it's still free. And that will give you this one. I promise my desk won't always look this messy. I'll move the dog so you don't get distracted. It's this simple that you're going to get. You can cut it out of anything. If you want this, then you're going to get the paper pack and the sticker set, Wonderland. And you have enough to do plenty. Like you could cut this simple more than once. Look in there's other free simples in there. What size are the simples? Or Deb, ask me which again. I know there's a delay. I'm sorry. This isn't a 12 by 12 sheet, if that's the question. So this is an 11 by 4 by 11.49. Oh, the cards. And let me tell you, they're here. I can actually show them to you. What a question. I want to say their invitation. I want to say they're A2, but let me just make sure I'm not giving you bad information. I'm pretty sure they're A2. I think they're here. I think they're under all of this stuff. They are. Yep, they're A2 cards. So you get the card bases and your envelopes. You get your cutting guide. You get all the papers that you need. And you also, and that stamp set with the thinlits. And then you get these sweet little wooden embellishment snowflakes. Super cute. You get those too. All right. All right, so we've kind of thrown two things in together here. We've talked about the card making kit that's Wednesday night. We've talked about the Simple and the paper packet and the stickers. That's the free one tonight. And remember, those new sweet little ornaments just became available today. And I think they are, until they're gone, they're until the end of December. So you have time for those, but those are cute. They're just plain wooden. But they also have SVGs that let you cut the top layers. So those of you with Cricuts, you're good to go. So as soon as mine come, I'll show this to you. Maybe next week I'll have them. I have to say, FedEx has been doing an awesome job delivering here for me. It takes a while from Utah to Vermont. It just does. But FedEx has been doing great. Apparently our mailman's on vacation for 2 weeks, so we don't get mail. I don't know how that works, but I guess that's how it works. So I have to go to the post office to pick up my mail, which is only open, again, I'm remote. I live out in the middle of nowhere. So my mail hasn't been as good, but yeah, it's okay. I don't have Christmas presents coming just yet. I'll be worrying about that as we get closer. Let's hope his vacation's over by then and everything's good. All right, you guys, thanks for coming tonight and listen to me ramble. I'm telling you, I've had a day, and I will see y'all again soon. Bye.